Hey, I'm Jack, and this is Thomas and Jack Do Movies. In this episode of Thomas and Jack Do Movies, I will be reviewing the latest installment in the MCU. It's a little movie called Ant-Man and the Wasp. This is also the last MCU movie to be released this year of 2018. This will be the review of that movie. So I just saw Ant-Man and the Wasp Thursday night. I was going to go to a 3D showing at 9 o'clock, but they had some technical difficulties. So they gave me one free 3D movie of any kind and let me go see the 2D movie at 10. But anyway, the good news is I got to see the movie. So here's the review. I also decided to do something different than what I've seen other movie reviewers do. I'm going to have true and false containers. Right in front of me are 10 predictions that I had before going to see the movie. So I'm going to be putting the ones that came true and the ones that didn't come true in the buckets that they need to go into. So let's start. My first prediction, which was also proven in Avengers Infinity War, was that Ant-Man is on house arrest. In the movie, it starts off, he's on house arrest, and he has like 2 days left to be in his house. But then some stuff happened. But anyway, yes, first prediction, Ant-Man is on house arrest, goes into the box. Number 2, the government was letting him fight some crime, and I thought this crime was trying to steal the PIM tech and stuff, so he was the only one who could stop him. But that is not the case in the movie. In the movie, the government is, or the FBI to be specific, is super strict on him staying in his house. Like, incredibly strict. But the guy who usually goes to the house when he accidentally trips one of the sensors, he's hilarious. I love that guy. But anyway, prediction number 2, the government lets him fight crime, is false. That is not true. Number 3, this one is, they go into the quantum realm. They do go into the quantum realm, so I'm going to say that came true. Now, prediction number 4, they find Hank's wife in the quantum realm. It does come true. Prediction number 5, so this is the one lady, I didn't know her name at the time, and I honestly can't remember it now, so I'll put that up on the screen right here. Okay, that's her name. And anyway, I thought that she would be exposed to the quantum realm and turn into the ghost. So yeah, that's true. Prediction number 6. This group of people is trying to get their hands on the PIM tech, or the PIM building. You know, like in the trailers, you see Hank Pym shrink a building. I thought that was filled with PIM tech, and it ends up that it's not. It's actually filled with a quantum machine that sends people into the quantum realm. But they are trying to get their hands on the building, but not the PIM tech. So this is false. They're not trying to get their hands on the PIM tech. Number 7 kind of follows along with this one. They do end up getting the PIM tech, and then Ant-Man steals it back. Yeah, there is a lot of back and forth stealing. No, they don't steal it, so he's not able to get it back because it was never stolen in the first place. Alright, now here is a big spoiler. I think everybody predicted this, but I predicted that this entire movie would take place before the events of Infinity War, and I was right. It takes place before Infinity War, or during Infinity War, and it ends when anyway, prediction number 9. I thought the snap would happen, and I thought that I thought that Hank and the Wasp might disappear. Spoiler alert, that's true. They do turn to dust during the mid-credits scene. They do die. only also Janet Van Dyne, the Hope's mother. So Hank, Hope, and Janet, all dust. Prediction number 10, I thought that Ant-Man or Scott Lang's family would also turn to dust, but that's not true. Well, actually, it could be true. I'm not actually sure. It doesn't show them at the end, so they could still be alive. They may not be alive. So I'm gonna rip it in half because I still don't know. Half over here, half over here. So this thing that I've decided to do with the true and false cups is also to show how predictable the movie was. And it turns out that 3.5 out of 10 of my predictions were false, but the other 6.5 was predicted. So I'd say it's pretty predictable. Now let's get into the review part. This movie is hilarious. It doesn't have a ton of action, but it still does have action, and the action I think is good. I mean, how can you go wrong with people shrinking and growing and stuff like that? And cars growing and shrinking. And when you have Michael Pena in a movie playing Luis, you could literally put him in a DC movie, and that DC movie would automatically be awesome. I mean, he's awesome and hilarious. And his crew, you know, the people who helped him out in the last movie, they're hilarious. And how they're trying to become business owners and everything, it's funny. But so yeah, this is a very comedic movie filled with some mild action, a pretty stereotypical villain, and a incredibly simple plot. But that being said, it's still a Marvel movie, and the Marvel movies are still awesome. So I'll give this an A rating. Not quite an A+. I would give an A+ to, say, Infinity War or Thor Ragnarok, but I say an A. So there you have it, guys. That is my Ant-Man and the Wasp spoiler review, and I hope you liked the new thing I did with the predictions buckets. Hope you enjoyed that. Comment down below if you did, and hopefully we can do more prediction reviews on movies. So yeah, hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and then once you subscribe, you'll see this bell icon. If you hit that, you get notified of all the videos that we release. Peace out.